What's up, everyone? It's Lumen. Got close to giving up on finding a game today because it was so slow. But we got one here. Draft 9, 4th seat, unfortunately. We are behind the two slightly slower, or lower rated players. I started a one-player game, I did. People watch my one-player games a lot more than I'd like. It's like, when I'm playing solo, I just want to, like, be on my own. Just, like, in my own little world, and then people just come into my game, and I'm like, can you not? Anyway, it's a bit of an interesting pack here with nothing too strong. The strongest card in either pack is probably Lettuce Patch. Storeroom, Rocky Terrain, both pretty good on the wheel. We have some fishing combos that I'm not going to indulge in. Animal Activist Organic Farmer says I probably want stables for my pastures if I take either of them. Plow Hero's good. I could go like Plow Hero Rocky Terrain for some late stone boost, which isn't a terrible idea. I think I'm gonna take the Animal Activist here. Not that it's particularly strong, I just feel like it. Even if you just look at the lobby, true. Task Artisan, pretty good. Priest and Pastor in the game. Housebook Master. With Rocky Terrain, I'm starting to think about Stone Room ideas. There's also a Riparian Builder, which is fun for Stone Room stuff. Potato Digger has to be pretty good if I took Plow Hero, but I didn't. Stockyard's fine. Throwing Axe can be pretty good. I think I'm just going to take the Throwing Axe. Yeah. This is fine. Potato Digger Mandolin. This is the one where you get the veggies if you have unplanted field tiles. There's one that gives you a veggie when you like alternate play reed. I feel like that one's way better with Mandolin. Keeps overperforming. It's just good. I don't know if you can call it overperforming. It's just good. Truffle Slicer, Canoe, Mantelpiece. You've got an Animal Reef in the game, which makes Organic Farmer worse. Sheepwalker better. Can I go Sheepwalker Truffle Slicer here? I mean, I can do anything. Sheepwalker just getting Animal Reef points seems better than mandling away. Also with the Lettuce Patch, I think Sheepwalker's right here. We're not going to do the fishing combo. Though, if it's any hand to do it, it would be a high wood hand, like Task Artisan, Animal Activist. I could go like Animal Reef Canoe, but sounds a little gross. Mantelpiece could be good this game with Priest, Pastor, Dwelling Plan. Housebook Master is an option. I think I'll pass on that, though. I do want at least one good early miner for Task Artisan. Animal Teacher, what? 2 people saw Animal Reeve and passed Animal Teacher. What? Mantelpiece never good? Untrue. Did you see Sean's game from like a few days ago? Reed Belt tempting as an early miner to play. Scullery seems good but a bit limiting. Bread Paddle's safe but not very useful. The toilet looks okay. Yeah, Ebonist is really strong, but Animal Teacher has to be ridiculous here with Sheepwalker. I'll take the Reed Belt. I'm a believer in Reed Belt. Debt Security also looks good here, but... The big problem with Reed Belt is that it makes my food a little sketch early, but Animal Teacher means that it might not be sketch early. Plow Hero just came back. Okay. Sure. I could take Luxurious Hostel, but that's basically a D draft. I'm never actually getting 6 rooms here. Master Builder? There was a Master Builder in Pack 2, wasn't there? Maybe. I actually don't remember for sure. I could take Brewing Water just to, like... neuter... No, I don't want to neuter the fishing combo. And then these are just, like, not good enough. I think there might have been a Lumberjack to make Trellises better, but... Basket Weaver would have been okay, but I don't see why you'd pass on Plow Hero. Sculptor's good enough here, I think. I'm not going for the early Reno shenanigans. Stockyard would have been really nice. We missed on Stockyard the first time this pack came around, I think. Or maybe that was pack 1, but whatever. I do have the 2 mandolins. We're just missing Vegetable Slicer, which isn't implemented. Nice thematic stuff there. This is probably just Dwelling Plan. Yeah, that'll be fine. Having Task Art as in makes taking a card like Dwelling Plan a lot better. Like, they both give you half an action. Wall Builder. Vegetable Slicer says if you upgrade a fireplace to a hearth, you get, like, a veg and a wood or something like that, I want to say. That sounds a bit too strong. It has something to do with veggies, wood, and upgrading your fireplace. I don't remember exactly. I don't need Cattle Whisperer here, so it's just Conjurer as an alternative to Sculptor, I guess. I don't actually think I'm playing it. Cattle Whisperer stage 3. That's not a bad idea. Too late. We're in the 4th seat, so we are taking whatever we're getting here. No need to rush into 2 clay with this hand, I don't think. And it's a Little Peasant. What did I pass for the Little Peasant? I passed a Seducer. Fafiko's saying sorry immediately. Second time you've tuned in just in time for the Little Peasant Seducer. Yep. Classic. Alright, so does Sheepwalker work here? Immediately, it might. Thrall, thanks so much for the gifted! That is awesome. Thank you so much, Thrall. Please crush Little Peasant. Let's try. No 2 clay. Don't need to plow. Don't need grain. I don't really want to start. Papiko's attacking Reedstone is a little interesting. Alright, let's see if this works. Yes. I built a bookcase. Yeah. Agricola, indeed. Evanist for Papikos instead of just taking 3 wood. Okay, so it's gonna be tempting to just like mandolin immediately. Basket Weaver next. Yeah, I think Basket Weaver is pretty likely for Papikos. Red starting, I like that. Is this a scullery? It's the toilet. Yeah, it's part of how it happened. I mean, Bonehead could be part of it too. So which 2 wood spot do I want? The 2 clay doesn't seem super good. We're aiming to go higher than 3. It's kind of fair. I need to decide my order of cards here. I'm gonna task artisan the lettuce patch and sow 2 veggies. I am not finding better stuff in stage 1 here. I'm gonna take 4 wood if it's available. Check. And then hopefully second action, task artisan the lettuce patch. Maybe not on expensive Ock. Pepiko's prioritizing blocking lessons is not something I would generally recommend, so maybe Pepikos knows there's a lot of really good early Ox here. Furnisher could have definitely been out of that peasant pack, little peasant animal teacher ebonist pack. Four clay, 3 wood are both fine. This is a work certificate, you can feel it. That would be terrifying. The apology says it all. Facts. Does that mean I'm also going last? I'm gonna just trust that Pepikos takes 3 wood. If this is work certificate, I can't do anything about it, really, but... yeah. Okay. Good thing I have mandolin and lettuce patch this game. 'Cause... feeding seems a little awful otherwise. Yeah, great read by Norden. Oh, no. It's a double sorry from Pepikos, so... And blue didn't take 3 wood. Pepikos going for reedstone food wood. I would have probably gone for wood and clay. But it doesn't particularly matter. Probably getting the basket weaver from Pepiko's second action here. We have a 2 reed move from blue, so I'm smelling Carpenter's Parlor. Smells a lot like a Carpenter's Parlor. More food fish from red makes sense. Task artisan lettuce patch is pretty good here. I need to convert that sheep. It's not Basket Weaver. It's just the Basket Maker's Workshop. Huh. Okay. And this is a start for double build. Oh, yeah, so I wasn't watching this possibility. But this is just nasty. This is totally nasty by blue if it's early growth. Even if it's not, they get to build the first 2 rooms in round 5, so they can reedstone triple build? Oh, Sean. Why do you have to realize the truth? Yeah, exactly, y'all. There's no good reality here. Nothing here ends up working out well for me. But hey, I have 2 veg fields at the end of stage 1. Anyone gonna give me credit for that? Late sheepwalker. Taking the clay first is what I would probably do, Sivir. Like, getting a feeding implement seems particularly important. What do you mean by Seducer would be cool here? We know Pepikos probably has Seducer. I need to be turning my veggies into food. I think the 2 extra food from lettuce is more important than the point from mandolin. You could argue that I should just be turning as many veggies to food right now as possible. I could buy that, but... I don't know the answer to that, CW. Getting sheep breeding would be very helpful. Pepikos realized the discard goods option, yeah. Developers implemented discard goods. Yeah, it's surprisingly difficult to realize the sheepwalker pun. But it's possible that the art helps. It is early growth. But blue's taking the clay and double building. Because they apparently know that they have no better food plan. Interesting. And red is not snapping 6 wood here. CW with the comment of the day. Okay, what am I doing? No, besides crying a lot. What else am I doing besides crying a lot? Four wood? How do you think I'm getting a second 4 wood action, CW? There's a work certificate in between. Okay. So, blue taking Reedstone would be really bad, I think. There is also a beating rod in this game. And if furniture worked between each room as it was originally written instead of after all the rooms as the devs had to change it to. Oh wow, Vigos did take play. Then beating rod would be crazy here, but that is not how it be. Yeah, pastor defense. So, overall, blue needed to just be aggressive on... Whoa. Hello, wood? Blue needed to be aggressive on just building rooms and growing twice here. With work certificate in the game, extra actions are even more valuable, I think. Maybe they're less valuable? I don't know. I haven't thought it through, apparently. 2 stables for blue. I think I have to start or take 1 read here. I said earlier I was willing to 1 read second action here. I think that's probably true enough. I think it can start to grow in 7. Given blue's speed of things here, they don't seem to be going that fast. I feel like Pabikos would do really well with Reedstone there and just build the well, but opting a plow instead. I don't understand racing for the hearth and then protecting the double grow here. That seems pretty wrong. And yeah. I mean, I might be growing this round now with Hollow Warden coming out. That's pretty nifty. Maybe I should have played Reed Belt. Because I can't build 2 stables right now. But I wanted to play Throwing Axe and Mandolin now anyway, so... Vico's Reedstoning now. If that was the longer term plan, this does take more stuff off the board. Wow, blue's just gonna lose the sheep, but I'm gonna still be growing next round, I assume. Driftnet boat. Yeah, the cow seemed a lot better for food security. There go the sheep. Cool. That works for me. Grow with Foreign Aid would be pretty deadly. There is a layabout in this game. I have now remembered that there's a layabout in this game, but they have no food to play the layabout. I assume they're just praying for fishing. So fishing for 2. Wait, no, they'll need 7 food. Yeah, it has to be something like Flail Layabout. Or Flail Fish. If it is one of those, can I do anything about it? Oh, they do have 3 actions, yeah. You're right. Alright, I still have a lot to think about, even if I'm more settled on taking 3 wood. I also should decide... No, I don't think I'm mandolining yet. I want to wait out for Cheepak. No great options here, I don't think. So in hindsight, Reed Belt would have worked better. And I also have to remember that because Beating Rod was passed, Red can go for a start build. So having some wood for stables seems good for that reason. But it's underwhelming to be stable blocking. Blue's not snapping grow. Okay, well that's lucky. Start build looks a heck of a lot better for blue now, but they're taking 2 read to double build. Where are we, gray? It's because green and blue got assigned to the other players first. It's terrible. Okay, so I can get reed belt down here. Probably should with early growth. Yeah. It hurts a little, but I think it's best. Fourth room, yeah. Why am I going for a 4th room? I don't actually know for sure. It just feels like the right thing to do. I guess it's a round 6 growth game instead of a round 5, because blue just didn't grow round 5. Yeah, blue would be so much happier. Like, with Driftnut Boat, just Driftnut Boat twice. Build Driftnut Boat and, like, Flail or Canoe on 2 furnishers or something like that. And this isn't even start for a double build, it's build a single room. I don't understand Red's plans here, but okay. My move, 4 clay, 3 wood, 4 food are all somewhat reasonable. Baseboard's Driftnet? Yeah. Blue can actually build here. That's why Red's building. Blue can build. Yeah, I don't really know what I'd be doing with 4 clay. My veg conversions are fine as is. I mean, okay, I want clay for, like, fireplace and reno, but... Four stables down against my first pick animal activist. How? How am I getting soul red here? Alright, I'm biting the clay bullet. And I'm thinking about mandolin. I have 4 veggies right now. Alright, let's send one off. It does let me Akhenate. I was imagining a Reedstone move in round 8 to get my next room. And the Reed Belt on round 10 is going to be for Dwelling Plan on Task Artisan, which is going to happen in 10 or 11. At some point, I'm going to need to turn one of the sheep into a pig to run Truffle Slicer. I do want to just play all my Ox overall. Yeah, they had the canoe too. This is just very odd sequencing from blue. Fishing net, wow. That's good for both of them. Okay, so in terms of priorities, I don't feel like Reedstone is too high up there. I'm not really sure I know what this should be. If I had Conjurer played already, then the Traveling would be a slam dunk, but I'm still just slow on that. I don't think Animal Activist is quite right here, though it could be. It's the last round, it's worth 3 wood. 3 stone is a consideration. Sowing more veg this stage does just seem like a good idea, too. I think the oven is going to Pepicos. Probably not the most difficult call I've ever made there. Blue taking wood. I mean, sure, Smoo, but Plowmaker is like the same issue. At least for me right now, because I don't have food. Sure, it doesn't work in the same round, but it's just a worse version. It's still a helpful card. It is strictly better. Plowmaker is just strictly better, but oftentimes you're just going to be plowing first action anyway, so you're allowed to not like it from a design perspective, and you're allowed to dislike a ton of things Uwe's done from a design perspective. A lot of his newer card designs in the C&D deck just suck. But bad design doesn't make a card unusable or ban worthy. Bulldozer, if you suggest it one more time in my chat, I'm gonna ban you. Caravan would be nice. What if we nickname Bulldozer Plow Hero? That would be funny. Reedstone from Red. That is what I wanted, unfortunately, so I'm just going to Ock here. And I am going to go for the Plow Hero with the room not coming in as soon as I was hoping. This is an oven, surely. Oh no, it's pottery. Okay, fair. Yeah, the bootleg bookcase is pretty fun. Lou is just going to build a room here anyway. I think I can just Ock again. Yeah, blue furnished nothing. I'm gonna get the animal activist out. 3 wood and a veg. I'm gonna try to sow 4 veggies here. This is the Carrot Museum without a Carrot Museum game plan. Whoa, swimming class. Interesting. I really like it when I don't give myself any choices. Alright, let's pray Pepikos doesn't sow a single grain. I mean, wood just seems so much better. It's a veg? What? Oh, Seducer. Okay, Seducer is Pepikos' second move here. Ah, so all the wood's staying on the board. The 2 sheep is a consideration, but I don't think I can do it. I had to be super confident about this Seducer, by the way, because, why was that not 4 wood? Well, my sewing is 3rd action, and I want room parts before red gets another room part. Y'all don't think it makes sense? It's a fair opinion. I did set myself up to play Dwelling Plan, but I think I'd rather play Throwing Axe right now anyway. Lettuce Patch was missed because I didn't convert the sheep yet. Lay about here. Blue gets 2 moves. Tiller! Oh my gosh. Don't end up on 4 clay and 4 family? Yeah, I'll try. I think this is a... No, it doesn't matter. Blue has to eat too many animals. They were 1 food away from being able to breed sheep, I think, but... We are sowing food and points here. Carrot Museum would have been so good. I always make mandolin work. How many times have I done it on stream? I mean, it's hard to make it work, but you have to notice that I waited on it until I actually set up very large amounts of veggies. I still have plenty of time to get a lot of value out of this mandolin. I didn't need to pump it out too early. Because red decided to take clay, I can get 6 wood. It is an ideal fencing round. With all the animal stacks at 1. Alright, I did play Animal Activist. So, I'm going for the crazier line. I do want to be mandolining. Look, I'm very uneasy about it too, but what are the odds that baseboards comes around also? I'm gonna get 1 breeding pair. And yeah, Throwing Axe is coming. Thank you for booing Savior. That is correct. Well, we're gonna make time to do it, even if we don't. Building a clay room, right. Or not. No, they probably are. Should I play Conjurer or Sculptor? Probably just Conjurer. And what's this next move going to be? Is it just play Conjurer? No, it's probably just take 3 wood. So yes, I do want to convert something into a pig. There's definitely a lot of benefit from this reed belt, but I'm regretting not playing throwing axe there. You're too slow, CW. Nope, just forgot. Blue starting. Unclear for what. I guess it's just cows. Probably just cows. I'm not getting anything out of this, right? Dwelling plan is still good for a late game reno. We are sweeping the animals off from the little peasant. Taking more wood because I did put 2 bonus points in the game for fencing 4 stables. Alright, I'm gonna mandolin. Start seems good. Not convinced. That is a good point. I do barely have enough food to get that all down. It just means I don't have anything to start with in the late game unless baseboards comes around. That's probably a worthwhile issue to have. Alright. I'll buy it. Blue's food is mostly fixed. I have a grow action, Norden. Breeding sheep is good here, yeah. A joinery? Wow. Breeding sheep is definitely better than breeding pigs when you have sheepwalker. Unless you could breed both. Little Peasant can't reno... Oh, they can reno with Dwelling Plan. Yeah, I did allow that possibility. Regarding breeding cows versus breeding sheep, depends on what you're doing with the cows. I mean, obviously breeding a flex thing is pretty cool. I think second action I'm hoping for 2 wood. Like, 4 wood, a food, and a point is a pretty good action, it's just that cultivation has to be better. Run out of stone on the table? Yeah. So the interesting question here... How many veggies do I sow? I guess it shouldn't be more than 4. I realized very recently you can click on the middle here to reset the field instead of restarting the turn. Two for lettuce brings me down to 6. 2 for mandolin at the end of 13 and 14 are still points. And then I can turn a sheep into veg to mandolin this round. And then I need a sheep into a pig also. But I can get 1 more sheep before breeding without too much struggle. Yeah, mandolin is anytime in the round. Whoa. Well, red's gonna build and grow. Whoops. You missed turn sheep into a point. All we're doing is turning sheep and veggies into points here. I don't have anything else in this game plan. Single cow from Pepicos. Master Builder. Bit of an interesting time to play it. I don't know. Obviously, I need 2 stone for the Reno. But I legit think I take a sheep or a veg off the board this round with my second action. I just don't have enough useful stuff to do otherwise. Let's see. My feeding last round is actually awful, isn't it? Single grain, I think I'll have time for later. Pepicos occupying farmland instead of going for cultivation is kind of crazy. When red is saying they're gonna grow. I'm gonna guess red is growing with some kind of plow. Cha-ching. Okay, veg, sheep, pig. I haven't really decided which one I'm taking here. It probably shouldn't be pig. The reason I want to take pig is so that it stays on the board longer into next round for more throwing axing, but... I retained start player, but I'm not going to urgent wish. Fencing my stables is just way too important right now. And getting those bonuses on the wood. I can Reno last action this round, maybe? I should probably just fence. Oh gosh. Feeding does look awkward. This is a 5-head urgent wish wheel if I want it. Raw veg to eat? No. I'm killing off 2 in each harvest. We have successfully policed the animal reeve. Or successfully. The animal reeve's not happening. Retaining start would be pretty funny. Reno fireplace means I eat veggies and hope for a sow. The problem with your line, CW, is that my fencing gets the most suspect thing you've ever seen. It becomes the most suspect thing you've ever seen. Unless you think red's gonna baseboards into fencing. I don't want my fencing to be suspect. I want to 2 wood and fence 11. Conjurer sheep. Conjurer, take a sheep on animal. Travel. Fence 10. That might be it. Yeah. Red taking Reed here would be pretty cool. Start player for them is also pretty cool. Baseboards. I think they have Excursion to the Quarry. So they're gonna run offense. There was an Excursion to the Quarry in this draft. So I'm not going to risk Reno Fence. Also, if I go for fences now, I might be able to open cattle. Or grow. Let's see how good my memory slash whatever happens here is. I guess what's a problem is blue fencing with this move. Because blue going last next round does kind of need to fence now. Well, that's not quite true. It helps them though. Opening Plow So gets me like 3 food, 4 food, and 2 points. Blue needs to do a lot of things right now. Yeah, fence is a bummer. Plowso's not terrible, but it is not amazing. Yeah, that does seem to be the move. We should have a fairly straightforward conjure. Oh, this does get me Reno Fence, yeah, because it blocks Excursion to the Quarry, yeah. It doesn't get me the 15th wood, though. Because, blue can Reno. Unless blue Renos now. Blue could Reno now. They do. Okay. I'm 1 food short of feeding. So, traveling is great. Assuming that I don't grow. Growing's gonna cost me a point of veggie or something like that. This lettuce patch has been ridiculous. I could not have played any kind of game here without lettuce patch. I might be first action one food traveling. I don't think that's out of the question at all here. Because I do actually need the tempo on Reno before Pepicos takes 4 read. Funny, sure, yeah. It'd end up with a 6-point mandolin. Klaus So is just as good. Klaus So doesn't come with a grain. It's Reno Dwelling Plan for Pepicos. Should try to guess Pepicos' moves here. Cultivation, Reed, Reno Dwelling Plan, Wood Stables. Veggie is better than which one of those? I guess the Dwelling Plan Reno is the thing that's getting axed. It's a 4-point. 3-point because of pottery. BMW minus a point. Pecos' food isn't great. Okay. I can't watch chat. I need to calculate this. Alright, I'm saying I have enough good actions to do the safe thing. I know this sequence gets me what I need. Oh, the work cert. Oh. Nasty. Blue has 43 right now, breeds a 44, but has a serious food deficit. It's like a 15-point action for me, right? $17. 49? Yeah, 17-point action. Potato planter's nice. Picos has 6-point stables. Seven-point cultivation to 48. Just cow here. I think I'm breeding a couple points. And I'm getting one more... mandolin. So I think I have this. Somehow. Let's see what this is. Ooh. 3-point storeroom. It's gonna be close. Maybe I celebrated too early. What's my last point? I don't think I can legitimately animal teach anything. Paying 2 food plus for an animal doesn't seem good. Oh, I have, take 2 wood, gain a point. Truffle, lose a food, which I can't actually afford to lose. Right, if I can't find a point, I'm taking 4 clay. I cannot raw eat a veggie. I have 5 veggies, one's for lettuce patch. Oh, you're so right. No. I have an extra sheep is what I have. Because I can end on 151, which is better than ending on 431, and that has an actual extra sheep. I have an extra sheep. So I could take -1 for me, -1 for Papicos. Not sure this is -1 for Papicos. 'Cause 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 'C So Zach's saying I have the win, which would be great. This would be a really cool win. True, no major also. But I mean, it's gonna be like 6 and 3 on these, so. Whoa. Papikos is saying that his first pack not only was Little Peasant Work Certificate, but also Furnish or Carpenter's Parlor. It's 5 right now, but I put the 6th on when I undid the turn. Okay, I need to do all my conversions. Four people, 4 clay rooms is a problem. 4 people, 4 stone rooms, not a problem in my world. I would have done grain on the top, veggies on these two. Winning a game where the opponent apologizes twice. That is so true. I might have this by like 2 or 3. So, I think clearly I needed the 4th room to win here. I think if I don't build a room in stables, things are rough. All the early vegetable sources did end up being huge. And the Seducer coming out late was an issue also. Okay. That one feels good. That is awkward, though. Though, it makes more sense when you consider how weird of a line I took this game. Yeah, not proud to take 43 minutes, but the game plan was cool. Yeah, anything with like Sheepwalker, knowing when you have to like turn stuff into bonus points, that's always a tough corner to decide when to turn. Blame chat, true. I think I'm still over 30 minutes without chat in my own head though. Picos, 2 early fields, potato digger for 1 veg to rush out Seducer. I'm not in with that. Honestly, without veg support, I mean, it just sucks. I agree with not wasting a potato digger on Seducer. Did I draft Sheepwalker really early? I think I did. That was a weird draft, too. Animal Activist first. Task Artisan second. Sheepwalker third. Animal Teacher fourth? Or was it... No, Animal Teacher was fourth? What was third? Must have been Sheepwalker. Because I had the lettuce patch already. Alright, Mandolin Slicer. Combo approved. Sheepwalker, Mandolin Slicer. Yeah, this was fun. Legendary, yeah, let's look at it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why don't these opening hands happen to you? They don't necessarily happen to me much either. And like, sitting here is Moral Crusader Reed Belt, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, Little Peasant works cert, I have to agree with, but... Look, Papikos wins this game if it's round 12 Urgent Wish, right? And we all say, boo-hoo, Little Peasant beat Lumen today, again. But look, if it's not round 13 Urgent... Or like, if it's round 13 Urgent Wish, like, Papikos is just, like, losing the flip on winning Little Peasant. Like, Little Peasant automatically gives a 50% chance to win. And Work Certificate is just like the most annoying thing in the history of the world. Evanist 5th, yeah. Because it went Furnisher, Bonehead, Animal Teacher. The Bonehead being the sus pick there. And like, if I'm calling Bonehead a sus pick, is it really a sus pick? Village Peasant versus Ebenist? Yeah, probably still Ebenist, but jeez. Storeroom I like a lot. Probably do have to pick Seducer here because Pastor is like safe enough on the wheel. Seducer could be taken. It's not amazing, but you can hope to get like Collector or something really strong. So yeah, that has to be it. Plow Hero, not really necessary for Peasant. Layabout, not really necessary for Peasant. Chimney Sweep is fine. Yeah, these two are unplayable. Yeah, I can't say that's a bad pick at all. That seems fine. Stockyard is a consideration, I think. I don't think I like the bottles move, personally, but that's more of a playstyle thing. Oh. Okay. Kappa. Party organizer. Yeah, sure. I think it's probably Animal Reeve. Even though everyone saw it, Little Peasant Animal Reeve seems pretty strong. Especially in a good early Oct for work cert. True. Maybe bottles because of the clay on work cert. Yeah, you're right. I haven't put enough thought into work certificate meta. But yeah, it certainly is okay on small house. I was thinking the clay would be annoying to get. But no, y'all are right. Work certificate means it's not. Yeah, I think Animal Reeve has to be the pick here. I wouldn't take Party Organizer there. Red Paddle? Wait, whoa. I missed the miners, but whatever. Trellises is fine. Sad little peasant noises. Excursion dropped? Huh. Yeah, I guess you don't really want to add it to the game. I forgot that Excursion was gonna drop. Why did I pass Excursion? Anyone remember why I passed Excursion to the quarry? Because I don't. Oh. Okay. Alright. I picked Mandolin.